All right. All right, let's jump in. Okay, again, welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Leah Santa Cruz. If you're not familiar with me, I have been living in Bali for the last 6 years. Prior to that, I was teaching meditation, living in Los Angeles, and I picked up on this practice of meeting your future self quite a number of years ago, about a decade ago now. And it really was a powerful practice for me. I was very surprised by some of the things that came up for me, things that I had really deeply wanted for my life, but had sort of gotten sidetracked about or wasn't so sure about on the surface anymore. And it really helped me to get more intentional and clear about what was important to me and my values. And that became a guiding light for me over the following years. And a lot of those things that I have over the years seen in my future self life have manifested into reality for me. And I just think it's such a wonderful, intentional practice that we can come back to again and again. And every time there's something new to be learned or insight to gain or just a heart opening. So, for you who are in the States, and I know it's nighttime, I know that this is going to be a practice that will bring you into deep layers of relaxation as well. So, feel free to get comfortable and to lie down or sit up in a sofa, something that feels good to you. We're going to practice the meditation for about 45 minutes, give or take. And I'll be guiding you quite a bit with my voice. And so you're going to just follow along. It's really simple. That may sound simple, but the reality is that when we go to rest and relax in meditation, oftentimes we are met with the things that have been held in our bodies as tension and stress. We're reminded of our to-do list, of old emotions that have been blanketed over, or just things that we didn't think we'd be thinking about. So when that happens, your job is to just simply welcome the flow of whatever's there. I know it seems counterintuitive because we want to have emptiness, but if you just welcome thoughts as they are, think of them like clouds floating through the sky, invite your breath to meet them, say a little thank you. And in the next moment, you just, as simple as turning your head, guide your attention to where I'm taking you. And I'm going to give you lots to work with. And then I'll also leave some room for your imagination to fill in the gaps. Now, you may see an image or symbols very clearly, and you may not. It may come more in the form of sensations or feelings or words. Whatever the experiences that you have, just trust it, welcome it, flow with that. Okay. Let go of trying to control the experience or judge the experience. And then you're going to have fun. So being the beginner. Is there any questions before I dive in? Before we jump into this? Okay. So take the next moment to find your comfortable spot, whether that's lying down on your sofa, on your bed, in a chair. I recommend, if you do want to stay awake, sitting up can be a really nice option. Or if at some point you find yourself dozing and you need to sit up more or open your eyes for a moment or take deeper inhales, you can do that. If you need to adjust yourself at any point, feel free to do so, and then just follow right along in. All right. I'm going to play a little background music for us. Here we go. And as you find yourself getting comfortable now, just invite a few deep breaths. Taking a long inhale and exhale. There's something we can do to really relax our nervous systems called a physiological sigh. So you're going to actually make some sound as you exhale. I'll invite you to take 2 breaths in, filling lungs, and then audibly let it go. We'll do that a few times together. Inhale. One more time. And release. And letting your breath return to a natural rhythm. No need to control it any longer. Just feeling how deep the breath wants to go. The rhythm of the breath in its natural form. And see if you can relax the areas around your mouth, your jaw. Creating a little spaciousness in the face, around the eyes, between the eyebrows, the forehead, relaxed. The eyes like 2 pools of water, very gentle, very still. Feeling spaciousness around the temples and the top and back of the head. Like all the little bits of tension are letting go spontaneously. Every time you take a breath in, it creates more space in the mind. Every time you take a breath out, it creates more relaxation in the muscles, the tissues. You feel that wave of relaxation move down from the top of your head, through the face, down the spine, the neck. Every vertebrae decompressing, letting go of the day behind you, the week behind you. Tuning into this moment of peace and relaxation. Flowing a wave of relaxation through the shoulders, the collarbones, the hollow of the neck. Going down the arms now, every muscle, every bone, elbows and lower arms, your wrists, your hands, fingers, even your fingertips. Very relaxed. You might notice tingling sensations of prana and blood flow, oxygen circulating through the body. And this wave of ease moving it down the center of the body into the chest and heart area. Releasing any tension you've been holding here. Anything heavy that you've been holding, breathing in new life to this space, letting it go for now. Feeling the mid back and spine, letting go. Moving down the spine to the lower back, the abdomen, every organ relaxing a bit, more at ease. Letting go of any tension or holding in the center of the body. As you soften through the pelvis, the glutes and hips, we tend to hold so much emotion here, just really letting the breath meet this area, letting go. And flowing now down the upper legs. All the flesh and tissues relaxing to the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, tops of the feet, toes, and the soles of your feet. Feeling the entire front side of the body, your face, chest, abdomen, tops of the legs. Pure sensation. Feeling the entire back side of the body now, perhaps resting against the surface beneath you, back of the head, the spine, glutes and backs of legs. Pure sensation here. Feeling the inside of the body, all the space inside. Limitless sensations. Feeling the space just on the outside of the body, the layer of skin, the boundary between the inner world and the outer world. Pure sensation here. Noticing how your awareness can shift from one area to another. Now on the surface of the body, can you even sense the space that surrounds your body? A few inches or centimeters of space pressing against your skin, the skin pressing against the air. You might feel a density of pressure and energy in this space. And now going out a little further, a foot outside of the body, several centimeters. Expanding your awareness even further now, stretching a few feet, a meter outside of the body. Like an aura of your awareness is expanding, now filling the entire room that you're in. Feeling the boundaries of the room, all the space within it. Can you expand beyond to the entire building or area that you're in? And what about beyond that? Stretching a little further to feeling the entire neighborhood, the block you're on. All the trees and buildings. And what if you went a little further now to feeling your entire neighborhood, your entire city? As though zooming out now, holding all of this space, your entire state. Or region or island. Zooming even further now, the entire country. The lands and seas beyond that, the entire world. Zooming out to hold the entire world with your attention. The atmosphere, as we move out, we sense the moon, the sun, all the planets in our solar system. Zooming out faster now, our cluster of stars. Our entire galaxy. A cluster of galaxies. Our entire known universe. Limitless potential in space, resting here in this space of possibility, this space of the unknown, this space of peace. And in this space, you see a portal of light, a tunnel of bright blue light appear before you. And you feel drawn to it. You move towards this portal of light, moving faster, closer. You enter into the tunnel of light. Moving faster now through time and space. It is here you feel all of your old identifications falling away, all of your old worries, who you thought yourself to be, the labels you've given yourself, that others have given you, begin to shed away now, like skin falling away. Moving faster through this light, you feel all of your old patterns, coping mechanisms, fears, insecurities, everything is dissolving away, leaving your true nature to emerge, more radiant, more pure. This is you now, moving through light, reaching the end of this tunnel into a space of bright white light, pure light. You feel lighter, freer. Enjoying the beauty of this feeling. And as you look out at the horizon of light, you see an image of a person appear, moving closer to you. At first, just the silhouette you can see, but now, as they move closer, you begin to see their features, fuzzy at first, but becoming clearer. And you begin to recognize this person as they draw closer as you, your future self, 20 years from now. Your future self, 20 years from now, looking right at you, coming closer to you, now standing face to face with a big, wide smile. Their eyes glittering with love and wisdom. Their smile full of warmth and the lines of laughter written on their face. So much life they've experienced. Can you see them? See their hair, their clothing, but mostly sense their essence. Sense what it's like to be in the presence of your future self. Sensing their confidence, sensing their warmth, their courage, patience, their strength, their love, and how they hold themselves with dignity. And they gesture you to follow them as a doorway appears before you both. Beautiful door. You follow them through this door. You enter into a space now, your future home 20 years from now. You look around and see the light entering the windows. You notice the sounds of nature or music or laughter in that space. You notice the smell, perhaps incense or a candle, or the smell of yummy food. You notice the colors, the textures, the art on the walls. And you take a seat in a comfortable spot with your future self. Feeling strangely at home here. Feeling at peace in this space. And you ask your future self a question looking at their eyes. Future self, what can you show me about the last 20 years? What can you show me about the minutes, the moments that were most meaningful to you? And let them show you now in images, sensations, or words. Perhaps they show you some of your accomplishments, something that you've dreamed of doing and had done. Perhaps seeing the lives of the people who you touched, who you helped. Perhaps seeing the places that you traveled. seeing the love that was shared. Seeing all the people that were important to you. And then you may ask your future self, what was your biggest obstacle? What was your biggest obstacle? And how did you overcome it? What was your biggest fear? How did you overcome this fear? And who was your greatest resources and support? Show me the people who were there for you. What loved ones? What teachers? And finally, you ask your future self, what do I need to know to get from where I am to where you are? What do I need to know to get from where I am to where you are? you thank your future self for their time, for showing up for you. And as you give them a hug of thanks, a warm embrace, you feel their heart beating. And you sense that you two bodies merge to become one as you feel their heart is yours. As you know what it is like to feel what they feel, to know what they know. As you sense their wisdom is now your wisdom. Every cell in you upgrading, all your DNA, everything upgrading to this new higher vibration, a new frequency. You feel more strength and courage, more relaxed. And as you go back into this field of space, into this portal of light, moving back through time and space now to our universe, our galaxy, our star, our earth, back into your country, your building, your body, right here and right now. Inhabiting your body, but feeling your future self is here. Their vibration, this new way of being is here with you now, planted like a seed, able to sprout a new timeline before you, an accelerated timeline. Trusting that as you move through your next day, next week, month, and year, that you will have this as a guiding light to inform every decision you make. Every yes, every no, every word that you make to every person that you meet. Let's take a deep breath in now. Bringing some movement now into your fingers and toes. Setting an intention as you finish this practice to carry this with you, what you've cultivated here in this practice together. Taking your time to be here in this moment in your body. And then when you're ready to, you may come to a seated position or continue to lie here and gently open your eyes, coming back into this space. Welcome back, everyone, from this practice together. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you for letting me guide you. And so you know that I going to do this once a month, so you're welcome to join me again next month. And share it with your friends. I'll send the recording out to your email. If you are interested in practicing with me in person, I'm going to have a meditation teacher training in Bali, August 1st through 19th, and a retreat in Portugal, September 2nd to 8th. And you can find that on my Instagram at Lasant or through my website, leahsantacruz.com. I'll also send you the links. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. You're welcome.